Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do an empties video, and I'm so excited to be here. I think my last video I recorded was over a month ago, so I'm really excited. I thought I'd jump back into it with just a good old-fashioned empties video, and I have a ton. So I'm going to jump right into this, and I'm going to start with a Burts Bees Gentle Foaming Cleanser. I did replace this, and I love this. Before this, I was using expensive stuff from Zio and Obagi. I really like the Obagi one, but not any better than this. It's a foam. It gets everything off. I don't notice really a scent to it. Just one pump. Nice and foamy. Gets everything off. And don't ever notice it burning my eyes. It's great. Let me get a trash can. Okay, next, I went through a John Frieda Luxurious Volume, and I love this mousse. One of you girls told me about it a long time ago, and it's my go-to. I think they've discontinued this one. They may have named it something else. Hold on, because I got something new, and I think I like it just as much as this. Hang on. Okay, yeah, this one's called Volume Lift, and I like it just as much. I didn't really notice much of a difference, and my hair is nice and voluminous. I mean, this is like 3-day hair. So, I did replace this, but with something called Volume Lift, and I think I like that just as much. Didn't really notice a difference. Okay, next I went through, and this stuff is just all mixed in here together. Skincare, makeup, hair, everything. DRMTLGY Anti-Aging Broad Spectrum SPF 45. This was sent to me. They send me products. I think they still do. I liked this a lot. I liked it a lot. I used it all the way up, and then I started using a tinted one, and I like them both. I think they are really good. They don't do anything to mess with my makeup. Maybe just a tiny bit of moisture, some anti-aging properties. I think ceramides and niacinamide, and look at the ingredients, but some good anti-aging in them. I really like my dermatology products. I love them. Okay, next I went through an Urban Decay All-Nighter, and I spray this on a little beauty blender and do my under eye powder. And I feel like this really makes my under eyes last longer. So I have a really big one of those, but I went through a travel size. I liked it a lot. Then I went through a Too Faced Primed and Poreless powder, and this has a little bit of a cover to it, and yeah, don't have anything to show you because I used it all, but I really liked it a lot. A little bit of cover, some good smoothing and blurring, and I really liked that. Okay, next I went through an Essence Volume Booster Eyelash Primer. I always replace this for less than $5. I put about 3 coats of that on, and I get the biggest eyelashes possible. It's so good and so inexpensive. Okay, then I went through a Tarte Found Sealer. Y'all, every day. This is what I use every day. When I'm trying to use some other stuff up, I might use it through my T-zone or blend it in. But this is my go-to if I could only have one, I believe, right now. And I'm almost done with another one of these, and I have 2 backups. This is a nice full cover. It is a luminous finish, and it just blurs, perfects. I don't know that I've ever used anything that I get this much perfecting with. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. And sometimes on QVC, you can get those on sale. I got 2 for 1 just not long ago. So I have 2 backups, and I'm almost through with another one. I tried to get out some Dior, and I love my Dior, and I'm not slamming it. I couldn't give that up. The Tarte Found Sealer it's so good. Okay, next, I went through a Natasha Denona. This is a Beatrice. There it is, and I did replace this. I did. I like it a lot. It's like a rosy color. That's it. Like a rosy neutral color. Very nice. I like it a lot. I think I actually have 2 backups of that. Okay, then I went through a Prep Set and Go. This was handy to have around. I like it to set my eyes with, like when I do concealer before my eyeshadow, set my eyes, even really all over my face with a puff to set. I will tell you, this runs out fast. Once I started using that to set my whole face, it ran out in, I want to say, a month, maybe even under. So I went back to my Dermablend, which lasts me several months, even though it's more expensive. But I liked that to travel with. Oh, I didn't replace that because the lids always fall off those for me. So to travel with it, it's kind of messy, and that's what I would want it for, is the pressed for travel. But I liked it a lot. Okay, then I went through a Milani Luminoso. Y'all, I was sad when this ran out, and I would have replaced it, but I have the NARS Orgasm, which this is a dupe for. So I have the NARS, I'm using that up, but when I replace them, I'll replace this, the Luminoso. I won't replace the NARS. They are too similar. If there's any differences, this one would come out on top. Because every single time I use this one, I would think, I ought to be using that every day. It just brightens my whole face up. I love it. It's a peachy pink that is supposed to be flattering on everybody. I love it. Okay, then I'm throwing out this MAC, and I love these. This is the Groovy, and on me, this was too orange. You can see I made a big effort, but then I thought, why, when I have 20 cream blushes to go through, am I suffering with something that's too orange? This just wasn't my most flattering. So right now, I'm using my Stila Gerbera instead of this. It's a little bit softer. And this was just a little too garish on me, probably because I'm so pale. So I am tossing that one. Okay, then I went through a voluminous lash primer, and this was nice. This was fine, but I love my Essence. This did not knock that off its pedestal for me. So this was very nice, but something about that Essence, it just has a little extra oomph to it. It really builds some nice lashes. Then I went through a Lash Paradise, and I like my Essence Sculpted Volume better than this. So, and this dries out super fast for me. So I liked that okay, but I'm not replacing it. Then I went through a Clinique Lash Primer. You can tell it's been a while since I've done an Empties. I liked this, but not any better than my Essence. This, I had to work harder. I think I loved the eyelashes this gave me, but I had to work harder to get those eyelashes. So I was using my Essence and then this on top. As I'm talking about it, I'm like, I really did like this. I really did like this. If you've tried my Essence and you don't like it, I would recommend you try that. The Clinique is probably my number 2. Then I went through a Touche Éclat, YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch concealer. I liked this for a color corrector. Once I started using it, it ran out really fast, and I did not like this any better than my MAC Studio Finish or Studio Fix. I didn't like this any better than my Maybelline, and you know it was pricey if it was YSL. So I liked this okay. I liked it all right. Yeah, I mean, it covered my dark circles, but I like less expensive things just as much. But it was nice. Then I went through a Dermablend, and I'm probably almost through with another one. This is my go-to to set my entire face with in the morning. It's just a transparent, clear, I say clear, transparent powder. It doesn't do anything but set my makeup down and mattify me a little bit. So I really love the Dermablend, and I get it in the white. Okay, next, I went through a Charlotte Tilbury Love Glow, and I loved this. It is just a beautiful, kind of a vibrant baby pink. It was really, really nice. I did not replace it. I am using, hold on. Okay, I didn't replace that. I am using, y'all, I've got 30 blushes, and so I'm really kind of in a no-buy. Just because I have so much to use. I don't need anything. And this is beautiful. It's by Jill Stewart. If I can find it, I will link it below. She kind of does a lot of these where there's just a whole lot of different colors, and you can see I've hit pan in it. And I really like it. I like it. And when I'm done with this, I'll pull something out of my stash. But, yeah, I didn't replace the Love Glow, but it is nice. I love the Charlotte Tilbury blushes. Okay, I went through a Makeup Forever. One of you girls told me about these. This is probably the most covering concealer I have ever used. This is the Multipurpose Matte Velvet, I think it says. Makeup Forever has a big doe foot, and this is the lightest one, and I loved how brightening this was. Covers like nothing I have ever used in my life. And I have another one in there that's a shade darker, and I will definitely replace this. I use it every single day, and I'm using up other concealers, but I layer, and that is on every day. Okay, then I went through an Essence Sculpted Volume, and this is my go-to. Under $5, makes my lashes as big as I need them to be, and I just cannot find anything that works as well as that on me. Okay, then I went through a Rimmel black liner. I'm going through another one of these right now. I always have one of these going. I get these on Walgreens.com, I think, or Rite Aid, and the end of it fell out, but I love these. This is what I always use on my top lash line. Rimmel Black Kohl. Okay, next, I went through a little Body Shop Satsuma lotion. Okay, y'all, I buy these by about 6 or 10 at a time. I keep them in my purse. I keep them in my bathroom, in my nightstand. This is what I use every night. It's a pungent, citrusy orange, and I can't get enough of it. It is so nice on its own. It's also nice to layer with just about every fragrance I have, because so many of my fragrances have orange, vanilla, jasmine. Orange goes with a lot of different kinds of fragrances. So that's nice, layered with my Jean Paul Gaultier, my Gerjoff, Casimirati Lyra, just a lot. It is a beautiful little lotion. I also have the big body butter. I love it. Okay, I went through a Laneige sleeping mask, and I have another one in vanilla. This was the berry. It was very nice. My big guns of the lip treatments are the Lancome Juicy Tubes. They stick on my lips all night long. It's the only thing that stops peeling in the wintertime. So I'll do that, but it's so sticky. Sometimes my hair gets stuck in it, my ponytail at night. This makes it a little bit slicker. Very nice. I love my Laneige sleeping mask, but it doesn't stop peeling on my lips. It's just a very nice, like a whipped petroleum almost. And I like that over my Juicy Tubes. So I did replace it. I have it in vanilla, and it's very nice. I went through a soft soap, Juicy Pomegranate and Mango Infusions, and this smells like grapefruit, and I love it as much as anything upper end better. I like that better than anything upper end. All right, and that is all of my empties for this month. Y'all let me know down below anything that you are using and loving. And that's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.